So is the 2022 iPad Pro 11-inch on the right really that much faster than the 2018 iPad Pro 11-inch on the left? Let's talk about it. How's it going, y'all? It has been Aqua. This is going to be extremely unscientific, by the way. And first things first, let's open up Geekbench on both of these. So as you can see on the 2018, we have 1117 single core versus 4624 multi-core. This one uses the A12X Bionic chip. And on the 2022 model, we see 1875 single core, 8496 multi-core, and that's due to the M2 chip on the 2022 model. But I must say, in my day-to-day use, they really feel very similar, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, especially since they both have the same promotion display and they both are on the same version of iOS. They honestly kind of feel like the same machine when I'm using them side by side, and I forget like which one is which. So first things first, I cleared out all the apps on both of these machines. As you can see, there's nothing running in the background or anything. So now I'm gonna go ahead and power both of them off and we can do a startup test. And while we're waiting for that to start up, be sure to subscribe and press the like button down below. It really helps me out. So now let's see which one of these will load up first. 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like we already have some movement over here on the M2 chip, about maybe 2 seconds faster loading up than the 2018 model on the left. And bam, we have the M2 already up and ready to go. But check that out, it really wasn't that much slower on the 2018 model. So let's see how good FaceID is on both of these. That looked identical to me. Identical. Actually it was a little bit faster there on the 2018 that time. Let's try that one more time. Basically the same. So it looks like Face ID is about the same on both of them. So let's open up music, Apple Music. 3, 2, 1. M2 chip already open. So yeah, it looks like M2 was about 2 seconds faster. Let's try that one more time. 3, 2, 1. Almost the same. M2 was just a little bit faster that time. Scrolling around the interface, they both look pretty similar once you actually get in there a little bit. Let's try this one. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, a little bit faster on M2, but the 2018 is just right behind it. It's really not that different so far, with the M2 being just a little bit faster. And one thing I'm going to be doing is leaving the apps we've already opened in the background here so that we can see how the RAM is doing in terms of keeping stuff running in the background versus having to reload it each time you open it. So we will revisit those apps later. All right, let's check out YouTube. 3, 2, 1. M2 done. 2018 was behind by about 1 second. That was pretty fast on both of these. Let's try that one more time. YouTube, 3, 2, 1. M2 done. 2018 right behind it. All right, let's check out weather. 3, 2, 1. M2 done. 2018 right behind by about half a second. Let's try that one more time. Weather, 3, 2, 1. M2 just slightly faster, y'all. I mean, you can see this 2018 one is still super fast. So now let's try out podcasts. 3, 2, 1. Looked pretty identical actually that time. M2 maybe a little bit faster. Let's clear that out. Try that one more time. 3, 2, 1. M2 was instant, where the 2018 was almost instant, but still extremely fast. The experience overall feels about the same. Now let's try out TV. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was actually very close. It was almost a tie. Both of them were really good. Let's try TV one more time here. TV, 3, 2, 1. M2 barely beat 2018, so very, very close overall. Again, I'm not just making this stuff up, y'all. The 2018 model is still so fast, and I'm so happy with it. Like, yeah, the M2 is definitely a little bit faster, but is it $800 faster? I don't think so. Let's check out HBO Max. 3, 2, 1. Looked about the same to open up. M2 is the winner right there. By about maybe 1 second, it was a little bit faster than 2018. Let's try out camera. 3, 2, 1. About the same. That was almost identical. Let's try that one more time. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that looks identical to me. Instagram. 3, 2, 1. faster here on the M2 by about a second maybe. And by the way, follow me on Instagram at B3NAQUA. Let's try that one more time. 3, 2, 1. Slightly faster on the M2, but again, very fast on the 2018. I think you can see a pattern here, right? The M2 is definitely faster, but it's really not that much faster. If you're not like editing videos a lot and doing kind of more heavy processing gaming and stuff, you're probably good just getting the 2018 iPad Pro. I promise this machine is so efficient, and I really don't think you need to upgrade to the 2022 unless you're rich, in which case you're probably on a yacht somewhere eating whale tacos or something. And speaking of video apps, let's try out LumaFusion. 3, 2, 1. This is a really powerful editing app. The M2 opened up very, very quickly, and then the 2018 was behind by about 1 second there. All right, let's try this one more time. 3, 2, 1. Very fast on the M2, 2018 right behind. YouTube Music. 3, 2, 1. M2 the winner by about a second. Try that maybe one more time. YouTube Music. 3, 2, 1. M2 opened immediately. 2018 right behind. Oh yeah, I forgot to open up just straight up Safari. 3, 2, 1. Pretty fast on both of them. M2 is a little bit faster. Let's open up YouTube on Safari right here. 3, 2, 1. It looks like M2 was just right in front. Now let's go back to the New York Times. 3, 2, 1. It looks like the M2 loaded that a little bit quicker because it had a little more of the website, I guess, saved in the background. But as you can see, scrolling around and stuff, it looks almost identical. When you zoom in, zoom out, the kind of fluidness of the animations and stuff is exactly the same on both of these. Again, I'm just like so impressed with this 2018 model. Now let's try Pinterest. 3, 2, 1. Because this one has a lot to load. There's lots of images and stuff, and as you can see, the M2 was about 1 second faster that time. So now let's check out some games, starting with Speed Demons. 3, 2, 1. Actually looked like the 2018 opened slightly faster that time. Yep, M2 is the winner there by about 1 second. And let's start playing the game. Let's see, let's just start this race. Sure, why not? Interface looks identical once you actually get into the game. I can't really play this two games at the same time, but yeah, you can see, they're both equally smooth. ProMotion is doing its nice work on both of these. So now let's check out my favorite solitaire game, Solitaire Stories on Apple Arcade. 3, 2, 1. So far it looks about the same. Looks like M2 is pretty fast there, but after the opening screen there, they actually looked about the same. Let's try that one more time. 3, 2, 1. Again, so far looking basically the same. Slightly faster on the M2. Ready to go. And then maybe 1 second later, the 2018 caught up to it, but very, very similar. One more game here, Pocket Ball. 3, 2, 1. Faster on the M2, way faster actually. Boom. Ready to go. And then maybe 2 seconds later, the 2018 caught up to it. Let's start a match here. This game is also really fun. Dang, playing this 2 games at the same time? I really suck at multitasking. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, this is gonna be trash. But you get the gist of it. They're both very smooth, and I love the graphics in this. So now let's look back at the apps that are already kind of loaded in the background, and let's see if any of these will need to reload when opening them up. So let's try YouTube. 3, 2, 1. Nope, neither one of those had to reload. That's really cool. Apple Music. 3, 2, 1. The M2 had to reload, the 2018 did not. That was really interesting. HBO Max, 3, 2, 1. Neither one of those had to reload. That's really cool. Weather, 3, 2, 1. Looks like they kind of had to reload, but I think they were just reloading the information there. Instagram, 3, 2, 1. Those reloaded the actual stuff on the screen. LumaFusion, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, those are both fine too. The 11-inch from 2018 has 4 gigabytes of RAM, unless you get 1 terabyte of storage, and then you get 6 gigabytes, I believe, where you can get 8 gigabytes of RAM on every model of the 2022 model, unless you get at least 1 terabyte of storage, at which you can actually get 16 gigabytes of RAM. But even with 4 gigabytes of RAM, this 11-inch model, I mean, you can dig back into like the archives of what you just opened, and it doesn't have to reload almost any of these. Actually, none of these are having to reload at all. Well, it looks like Pinterest had to reload there. Right when I start talking about it, it like defies me. But honestly, they're both amazing. You're not going to go wrong with either one of these. And I hope this video was really helpful for you. If it was, smash the like button down below and be sure to subscribe. Also check me out on Instagram and Twitter at D3NAQUA. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.